Hey guys, this is Jacques here from MakuluLinux, and today I'm going to be showing off beta 16. So this is beta 16 of the um, Aero Edition that's going to be coming out soon. Yeah, and I just want to go over some of the changes, what the users can expect with Aero, and what's behind the scenes. Okay, so basically the Aero Edition is a sort of a mesh between the Windows world and the Linux world. At least that's the intended goal of it. It's not meant to be a Windows clone. It is simply well, I would say, like I said, a sort of a mesh between the Windows and the Linux world. It does support sort of similar to Windows themes that the users can apply and swap and change as they see fit. But it is Linux, therefore it has all the power of Linux. Um, yeah, so basically, it's a very polished um, system that is based on Cinnamon, shares the back end of Ubuntu really, with some aspects of Debian in it. So it's kind of like a mesh of Mint, Debian, and Ubuntu. Um, and various other things that are in here as well. Anyway, so yeah, so there are a couple of new things, and the first thing is the welcome screen. Okay, this is basically I forked the source of Mint. Their welcome screen. I kind of based it on that, or at least on that concept. Used their original source code and yeah, designed this nice little welcome screen. So when you first boot up, this is what you see. You'll get the welcome screen with, of course, shortcuts to some quick links, that will help you out. You can quickly set up your drivers, access the software center, access the forums, access the live chat, donate to the project, do app updates, check for updates, set your firewall, report bugs. Now the report bugs is something that's new as well because I've actually set up on the website a nice little form there where you can actually report bugs. Let's just open that up quickly and you'll see. Um, just there we go. If you actually have a look at it, you'll see there it's a nice little bug report that I've created, a nice little form there, so the user can enter his name, his email, select the distro, um, select the bug type, put a nice little report over there, and submit. Okay, and basically that just emails me directly. I actually get it directly on my phone, so I get it almost instantly. So then I'll be aware of any issues that are reported by users, which is pretty cool. Um, so that's very easy. It's over there. The live chat, of course, the live chat. It's that little pop-up bubble that you just saw, but it actually makes it full screen. And yeah, you can just enter the live chat and sign in and start chatting away. So that's quite nice. That's right there on the welcome screen. Easy for users to access. The forums will take you straight to the um, Makulu forums, of course. Software Center, Driver Manager. If you want to donate to the project, you can just click on the donation button, um, and it will take you straight to the donation page that explains all about the donations, and you can simply just put in a value and donate, or you can via the menu. There's another donate button that takes you straight to the actual donation page. Yeah, so these are nice little shortcuts. The screen only pops up once in well, it pops up once, when you're going to live mode, and then after installation, you'll only see it the first time you boot up, after which it will never pop up again. Okay, so it's a nice little welcome screen. I think it's good. Um, so yeah, copying Mint a little bit there, but it is a nice little addition to the distro. Of course, once you've closed it, it won't pop up again. You can always access it just by double clicking the welcome over there, or in the menu, there's another little shortcut to it there, so you can always come back to it if you wish. I'm assuming a lot of users may delete the desktop icon. That's why I put it in the menu as well. The bug report is also in the menu, so you can just quickly and easily report bugs. It's very easy to do. The other donate button is this one, which takes you actually straight to the PayPal donation page. If you just wish to go straight there, there is a link for that as well. So as you can see, this distro is I concentrated a lot on polishing, making it nice and making it sure everything runs. Yeah, the interface is very nice. Okay, I just want to get to the themes over here, so I can just run through some of those. The current theme is the Windows 10 kind of similar theme. You've got that whole sort of Windows 10 and sorry, you've got the whole Windows 10 look and feel. Very nice. The menus are great. A lot of transparency. It's got that sort of black see-through transparency look. Very, very awesome. But you can easily change that. You can go to a Windows XP look, maybe similar to XP look. Let's try that. Let's try that. And let's go to XP here. And as you can see now, you've got a very sort of a Windows XP look and feel to the system. Very awesome. Um, very cool. So yeah, very, very cool. And then of course you can switch again. You can switch maybe to the Aero kind of look. So let's go to over there. Put the Aero over there, and we put the Aero over there. And as you can see now, you have more the sort of Windows 7 Aero kind of look and feel to the system. Okay, and of course you can switch again. And although I don't have a shell theme for this, you can set to a much older Windows Classic look. Maybe just put the XP shell theme over there, but you'll get a very much older kind of feel and look, like ancient, really ancient. And of course, you can then switch to Windows Vista borders and things. You can really change it up. I mean, you can switch to Windows 8 as well, and you can choose the Windows 8 icons, um, Windows 8 theme over there, and the Windows 8 theme over there. And let's go with the Windows 8 Blue maybe. And as you can see, you've got a much more Windows 8 kind of feel now. So you can really go crazy with the system and swap and change things as you want. Sort of give it whatever look and feel you want. So that's really, really cool. By default, though, it'll come with the Windows 10 kind of look and feel. Kind of have to stay updated with the times, so I thought that was important. So that's the current look and feel that you'll get. Very nice, very polished. Um, it just has a very nice feel to it. Even your menus, it's just perfect. So that's the theming, okay? So when users out of the box, they get all these themes, they can change the mouse cursors as well. There's a lot of different mouse cursors. I didn't want to keep with just the standard Windows ones. So you can change it up. You can go with the comics cursors, or you can go with the Numix cursor. Or you can go with the neon cursors. You've got the neon cursors as well. Or you can go with the Oxy Black, or you can go with the Silver 3D, which has got the spinning cursor, the 3D spinning cursor. You can go with the Pixel Fun, which is basically like the Windows cursor, a little bit more 3D kind of thing, but it has no tail. Or just simply go back to the standard Windows cursor. Or the standard Windows lookalike cursor, put it that way. Anyway, so as you can see with theming options, it's really, really nice. I mean, the combination that you can put in there is just really, really great. And the overall look of the system with the theme is just perfect. Everything just meshes well together, very smooth, very, very stylish. So running this will really make a user feel like, wow, my system looks nice. You'll feel good about your system. Okay, so that's the themes, okay, that's the look, okay. You also get a lot of nice backgrounds, okay, and of course, we run the variety wallpaper changer. So backgrounds are controlled with a wallpaper changer. You get a lot of really, really nice, stunning backgrounds as well, part of the OS. So that's nice. But then again, all the Makulu editions always have really nice wallpapers. So yeah, so you get a whole bunch of like really great wallpapers. Um, of course, you can manage those here as well in your background settings. They're all listed there. However, if you want to manage them here, you'll have to disable the wallpaper changer because it will obviously rotate your wallpaper and take over. The menu is based on the let me think what this menu was. The stock menu, the original stock menu code. It has been forked, so it's currently maintained and updated by MakuluLinux, obviously. So if you open it up, it'll say Makulu menu. It's in the Makulu repos, so it gets updated from the repos and not from the Spices website, the Mint Spices website. It's not updated from there. It's in the actual repos itself. So it will come through as a standard update if there are updates to it. It's very stylish looking. It is changed a little bit, but not too much. But you've got your favorites on the left, you've got your system favorites on the right, you've got your shutdown options, you've got your search options, you've got your categories, and of course your programs. You can also add something to the desktop, add to favorites, or you can simply drag it onto the panel. So all the functions are working, everything's working 100%, all been tested. So that's really nice, and it is a very, very nice looking menu. I mean, this is just, look at it. It's just simple but elegant. It is pretty much very nice, very smooth. So that's pretty much the front end of the system. That's kind of what to expect. You've got pretty much all the standard stuff over here. You've got your Windows switcher over there. You've got your clock and calendar over there. You've got a volume control, network, power, variety, wallpaper manager. You got your keyboard over there. Okay, that's mounted drives. You got an update manager. Now this update manager is pretty cool. This plugin I also wrote. If I go about, you'll see there it says update manager, updated Makulu. Click on the applet to launch update manager. Now Makulu doesn't use the Mint update manager, neither does it use the Ubuntu update manager. This is the package kit. Okay, so there's a link to it in the menu as well. It uses the package kit as the update manager, which is pretty cool because it's a very neutral update manager. Okay, so you can sort of just click on it and it will update the sources in the background, but I'm going to cancel now. Um, and then the box will pop up to show available updates and so forth. Uh, I am in live mode now, so okay, anyway, so yeah, so that's the update manager. It is a very nice and very easy to do. You just click on it and select the updates that you want to install and just click install. Simple, easy, nothing more to it. The file browser, of course, is Google Chrome, as you saw. The software center is AppGrid, so you can just click that. It opens up. It's very quick, very fast, and then you can just select the option the item you want to install. My net here really sucks, so don't expect. I've been complaining to the hotel for like a month now. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, you can just click on store button and yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically in a nutshell. If you look at the front end, that's the front end. That's what you get on the bottom panel as well. Your files manager, your terminal, and of course show desktop button. So that's all pretty cool. Very nicely laid out. Very simple. Very straightforward and standard. I didn't want to shift away from standard because standard's always good in that regards. Your favorites, of course, is some options to Makulu shortcuts there. You've got the leaf pad, you've got the calculator. It's always nice to have access quickly to your calculator and as well as to your notepad, which in this case is leaf pad. Your email, the WPS Office suite, and BleachBit to clean your system. On the other side, you got the system info. So if you open up system info, it will tell you MakuluLinux Aero 11, Cinnamon version 2.88, Linux kernel 4.022, and give you some info on your system. System settings, obviously. My computer obviously opens up your computer, your file browser, system settings, software manager, synaptic package manager, user and groups, system monitor, software sources, update manager, Makulu constructor, terminal, and then shutdown options. So this is very nice to quickly access some system menus that you probably would use, you know, most likely to be used. Okay, and of course the favorites on the other side. I didn't overbloat this edition at all. I've got a couple of games in here, nothing major. You got My Paint and Pinta, no Max for image viewing, Image Magic as well. This is required by Constructor Tool and a couple of other programs to actually run. So then you got your multiple document viewer. On the internet you got Google Chrome, Google Music Manager, MegaSync, the player for Google Music Manager. You got Pigeon, BitTorrent, Skype, TeamViewer, Steam, yeah, FlareGet. So not too over bloated. You got your document viewer, Mail, and the Office suite there. You also have Brasero for writing CDs and DVDs, Kazam, obviously for recording your desktop, taking snapshots. Volume control, radio box, radio tray, rhythm box, sound recorder, VLC media player. You got the full wine in here as well. So that's pretty much, of course, if you go to administration, you've got a couple of admin tools over there. I'm not going to run through them all now. But pretty much simple. You've also got a antivirus scanner in here. You also have a firewall, okay? So the firewall you can just access via system settings, or you can even get it on your welcome screen. There we go. Minimize that. Or you can just access it via your welcome screen. Just click on firewall settings, and then there we go, and just set up your firewall there. By default, it is enabled. As you can see, it is enabled, but you can also disable that quite easily. There we go, disabled and enabled. Okay, so the firewall is switched on by default. Okay, your virus scanner, there's a antivirus updater. You just click that little link over there and it will actually update your antivirus definitions. So by default, if you install the antivirus, you don't have that option. So that's nice that it is there. There's some other links as well. For example, you can right click a folder and you can go scan for virus and it will actually do a background scan and pop up results. You've got the open a terminal, open as root, compress, sharing options. So all the standard stuff is there. Of course, that is an extra. So very nice, very polished. It's not the kind of edition where I've put anything in that's of kind of wow factor. It's more kind of proved and tested, everything kind of thing. But I will say that, users I think will really love the theming options. They'll really enjoy the backgrounds, the way the backgrounds are managed. So it is a very, I mean, 16 betas, and there were a couple of alphas, and before alphas there were a couple of private builds as well. So this has been tested again and again and again and again and again. So, and there's some big changes here. This incorporates the Makulu desktop. So, oh, this is horrible. They're making this noise here they're building a hotel here next door. This incorporates the Makulu desktop. So basically, I can stream through updates directly to the user. He will obviously get notified and asked, do you want to apply these updates or not? And he'll be warned. If anything's changed, he'll be warned. For example, if the panel on the desktop will change because of the update, it will say this will affect your panel settings, it will reset it or whatever. Do you want to apply, yes or no? So it won't be any updates that are forced onto users. They will have the option to choose which updates they want and which they don't. But with the Makulu desktop, it basically allows me to send you through updates that directly affect your desktop and everything that filters off from the desktop. So that is already incorporated in this build. So you can expect me to send through new wallpapers, maybe new themes, some new stuff, new look, maybe a completely new desktop look. Maybe if a new build comes out, maybe later this year or maybe early next year, and there's a completely new look, and you want to apply that look, I will send it through. So I'll basically backport it, and you will have the option. Do you want to keep your current look, or do you want to update to this new look, or whatever the case might be? So the Makulu desktop that's incorporated in here really allows me to really sort of interact with the user on a more front end aspect. Like I said, nothing is forced on the user, so you're purely safe. They'll come through as standard updates, and they will ask you, uh, do you want to apply, and it will notify you of the changes, and you can choose yes or no. So really, it leaves all the power in the user's hands. So that is really a big feature. Of course, the menu as well. The menu is, there's endless issues with menu plugins at the moment with Cinnamon. I don't think any of them really works. There are a couple of workarounds that people are posting, but even with the workarounds, only some, you kind of get semi-functional features. You don't really get everything working. It basically gets rid of some of the errors you see, but apart from that, it doesn't really fix any of the non-functioning aspects of the stuff. So yeah, you have a fully functional menu that kind of is completely different to the standard Cinnamon menu. So this is probably one of the few ones that actually exist that are out there, because I know some other guys have been also working on the same kind of thing. So I'm pretty sure there are a couple of others out there that might be functional, but I know they don't really, not many of them exist, and this is one of the few ones. So this is a great addition to the Cinnamon, or to the Aero build, which is based on Cinnamon, obviously. So really, this is nice, and because I added it to the repos, I can always send through updates to it. If I expand on it or if I fix a bug, I can just send it straight through to the user. And it's nice, it's really nice. You kind of see the little box up here. It kind of changes, the icons change as I scroll over something. So over here it gives you a description, but over here where there's no icon, it shows an icon. So really nice. Stock did a great job with the menu. Um, so yeah, anyway, so that's pretty much, in a nutshell, that's pretty much it. Of course, you know that you get Synaptic Package Manager as well included, so you can sort of just either use that to install stuff, and as you can see, that the look is great here. The look is just simply mouth-watering, simply mouth-watering. This is such a nice look. Um, So it's just a very polished system. It's what it boils down to. It's a very polished system with pretty much everything working. And of course, the new Makulu repos are enabled. So that's great. The installer as well is now based more on the Mint/Ubuntu installer. It's the Ubuntu installer because I think Ubuntu first released this installer, or maybe Debian did. I don't know. But then Mint took a shot at it, and so did like about 100 other distros. So this one I think comes out of the actual Mint repos. So as you can see there, install MakuluLinux, blah 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 blah, and you just run through the options. It's a much easier uh, installer to the original installer we were using. So that's pretty much it from me. I just kind of just wanted to run through the system and show you guys what's what to expect. And as you can see, it's now very functional, very stable, no issues. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show off, because I've showed off most of these features already in a couple of videos. The new addition that you've seen today is the welcome screen with a lot of shortcuts. You've seen the bug reports, which is really nice because now users can actually report a bug without having to, go spam the chat channel or the forums. They can simply just quick and easy send me a bug report. So that's nice. Very handy and very nice. I would advise users to still maybe go report the bugs on the forums as well. The simple reason is, if I get a bug report, I put it on a list, and everything on the list gets prioritized. So if you report a bug and it's not a sort of um, a really important, urgent bug, it might take me days or weeks or even months to fix it, but it is on a list. Whereas on the forums, if it's something that's annoying you, some other users might reply, "Oh, do this. This is a workaround," or something like that. So you probably might get you might get a quicker response on the forums, but it's always good to report it to me so that I can actually fix it in the distro. Yeah, so that's it. This will come to you guys very, very soon. I sent it to a buddy of mine in South Africa. Um, he's quite into Linux, mostly server side though. I sent it to him, and he sent it to another buddy, and they kind of been playing with it, and they seem to be quite happy with it. And he's not an easy guy to please. So the fact that he gave it some praise, that kind of just made me feel good about the release. Also, the guys had a lot of driver issues with the previous Aero Edition. Um, you won't have any of those issues now. Trace that to an init RAM FS problem that's been fixed. It's been tested by the testers. My buddy in SA as well. They run NVIDIA cards there. They're big time gamers, and they had no problems installing their NVIDIA cards using their driver manager. So I don't expect any more problems like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's it from me today. Just wanted to show off the latest beta and just let you know that everything is still good. I'm still working hard on this. A lot of polishing going on at the moment. I think I am very, very, very close to a release. Maybe a week, maybe two, maybe three. I don't know, but it's very, very, very close. I think everything will depend on this latest beta that I just released to the testers. If they come back with no bugs at all, um, or no issues at all, I might start prepping the final build. Anyway, it's been great. Um, Hope you guys keep well, and I will chat to you guys soon. Keep an eye out on the Makulu forums or the website for this release. It will go very soon. It will go live very soon. Yeah. Cheers.